If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs. Kicking things off with a Zandalari Trowel, the shoulders, Bracken Shell shoulder plates, really get them well. Dragon Soul Heroic Marchok first boss, so it's really easy, just go in there, boom, see if you get it first boss, didn't get it, move on. Chest, Dread Aspirants, plate chest piece, BFA, PvP, drops from all sources of PvP, as you can see, I listed a few. Moving on, we have the belt, the shell buckle girdle. It drops from various BFA zones. Collector Kojo you can buy it from him for 1,900 gold. Now, a lot of this is just Alliance only type stuff. As you can see, the Dread Aspirants, plate Laggards, also Alliance only. But I do show Horde characters. I keep saying this, but I realize a lot of first time viewers, not really a lot, but a few. And the bottom line is, so you guys know, I want to basically energize some new ideas, and that's why I do show some Horde tunes, but a lot of this is Dread Aspirants on the Alliance side. This is both, though, the Narsong hand wraps, Krasarang Wilds. It's a quest reward to get the gloves, Death Chill Cloak, Wrath of the Lich King, level tailoring, find a tailor, or just buy it on the auction house. The tabard is an Alliance only tabard. It's Storm Wake Emissary is who you buy it from once you get to a certain level of rep. And the head, Primal Combatants plate helmet, WAD PvP vendor. Moving on, we have the weapon, awesome, Demise Naxxramas 10-man, awesome looking weapon. If you want the shoulders, you're going to have to head over to Ulduar and kind of kill someone called XT002, the Deconstructor. Kind of a low drop rate, but I think he's one of the first bosses, so you could pop in there every now and then, see if you get it. The chest piece is Alliance only, Trial of the Crusader Heroic, 25-man. Drops from the Champion's Cache. The thing is, I showed this on Horde Tunes just so people get an idea. I also showed on a Lightforged Draenor because it looks epic, especially with that white beard. Bubbling Anime Belt, Throne of Thunder Heroic, Cache of Storms, pretty good drop rate for that blue belt. Moving on, we're going to show you the legs, which are part of the set from Wrath of the Lich King, same set as the chest, different boss, same place. Trial of the Crusader Heroic, 25-man. Have a Lady Nightborn showing you the Landfall War Boots. Jade Forest, it's a quest reward, so it's very easy to get. I think it's Alliance only, so just check the links in the description for something, confirm that, but I'm pretty sure. The Handguards of the Enclave, which is from Ulduar, same tier set as the shoulders. Here's a Blood Elf. Yes, I know he's not Alliance only, but I just show this so people get ideas. Pale Moon Cloak, Strathholm, there's the boss, there's the drop rate. And the headpiece, the Brilliant Titan Steel Helm, got to hit a local blacksmith. And the last piece is the weapon, Relentless Gladiators Decapitator. This is from Wrath of the Lich King, PvP vendor in Dalaran. A little bit of patience pays off for me because I always wanted to find a set that could go with this Dreadful Gladiators plate shoulders, and I have, I think. Let me know what you guys think. I really like this warrior set. The chest plate is from the Battle of Dazalahar, mythic version. King Rastakhan is the boss, and it's got a kind of a low drop rate, but it's really worth it. The belt, also, we're going to get this from Crucible of Storms, another raid. As you can see, there's the boss and kind of a low drop rate on that belt. Moving on, we're going to show you the legs, which are from the Battle of Dazzle. I try to focus on saying it right. Guys, you could read it. It's the mythic version. It drops from the aspects, kind of a low drop rate, better than the chest plate, though. And the feet, Dreadful Gladiators war beats. I got my war beats on. No, they're war boots, as you can see. As he spins around, we're going to get to the cloak in a second, but first the hands are part of the Dreadful Gladiators plate set from Mop, and the cape of Mindless Fury, Tomb of Sargeras, Fallen Avatar, kind of a decent drop rate. The tabard is just Hoarder Alliance, 25 tabards, collect them, you get the achievement tabard, and that's what it looks like. And the head, Dreadful Gladiators plate helm, goes with the gloves and the chest. Moving on, we're going to go with the weapon, which is straight out of Black Wing Descent. Nefarian is the boss. Red and blue always go well together. The shoulder plates of Gushing Geysers. This is a mythic version of Siege of Orgrimmar, Earthbreaker Harem. He drops a lot of cool stuff, 15% drop rate on those paladin shoulders, but that's the piece that the warriors can wear. Burning Throne, as you can see, is the chest piece. It's hidden behind the tabard. That's kind of a low drop rate, but it's worth the effort. The belt, Great Belt of Living Waters. That's from the same tier set as the shoulders, but this is, of course, something that can be worn by warriors, mythic version, of course. And the legs, part of the set, same set as the chest from the Burning Throne, a little bit better drop right there. Mr. Dwarf looks like he's on some kind of amphetamines running, and now we got a slow-moving Nightborn. The Doomwalker War Boots, also from the same set as the chest and legs. And the hands, Grips of the Fallen Council, Siege of Orgrimmar Mythic, part of that tier set, Paladin tier set. This is the part that the warriors can wear, though. The back, which is at a Karazhan BC, Karazhan Prince, Malchazar, he's the last boss in Karazhan. Looks really cool on a Blood Elf. Shadow Pan Tabard, of course, both Horde Alliance, going to need rep, 10 gold to buy. The head, Warmongering Combatants Plate Helm. If it's your Alliance, it would be Wild. And we're going to move on with the weapon, which really looks great. Uldir, Mythic, as you can see, really cool. This is one of my favorite warrior sets that I put together. The shoulders, Wrathful Gladiators Plate Shoulders. You gotta head to Dalaran, Wrath of the Lich King version, hit the PvP vendor, and the shoulders are yours, of course, if you have some marks of honor for it. The chest piece is a Cata piece out of Mount Hyjal. It's a quest reward, so super easy to pick up the chest. The belt, there's a lot of different places you could get it. Check the link in the description for that. We have a Void Elf showing you the belt. The Poison Binder Girth, Siege of Orgrimmar Heroic. Sun Hentahart is the boss, 17% is the drop rate. Moving on, the legs are also a quest reward from Mount Hyjal, the Greaves of Violent Revenge. Perfect name for warrior's pants. Oh, I'm not wearing hockey pants. Leave it in the comments if you know what movie that's from. The feet, Boots of the Heartfelt Repentance, Trial of the Champion, Edric's Cash is the drop, 5% on the drop rate. And the hands, Wrathful Gladiators Plate Gauntlets, of course, matches the shoulders. Dalaran, Wrath of the Lich King version, hit the PvP vendor, Marks of Honor, and they are yours. Moving on, we're going to show you the back Gilded Thorian Cloak. Karazhan, the Burning Crusade version, Terrestrian Ilhoof is the boss, and a decent drop rate to get the cloak. Goes with just about everything in the game. Wrathful Gladiators Plate Helm. This is at a Dalaran, Wrath of the Lich King version, and the weapon at a Firelands. Pretty low drop rate, but worth the grind. I must admit, this does look kind of rugged and warrior-like. The shoulders, you get them out of Siege of Orgrimmar Mythic. Siegebreaker Blackfuse is the boss, 38% on the drop rate, so you got to be happy with that. Moving on, we're going to show you the chest piece, the Cataclysmic Gladiators Plate Chest piece, which comes from the Cata PvP vendor. Could be Orgrimmar, could be Stormwind, depends on your faction. Got a bold human showing you the belt, which also is a Cataclysmic Gladiators Girdle of Prowess, so it's from that chest piece set. One mark of honor, Stormwind, Orgrimmar, depends on your faction. The legs, we're sticking with the Cataclysmic Gladiators Plate leggings. Cata PvP vendor, Stormwind, Orgrimmar, depends on your faction. 3 marks of honor to pick up the legs. Got a Lady Undead showing you the feet, Wolf Rider Spurs, Siege of Orgrimmar, LFR version. Earthbreaker Harem is the boss. Do the spin, show me the cloak, which we'll get to in a couple of seconds. But first, we're going to show you the hands, the Shock Striker Gauntlets, Siege of Orgrimmar Mythic, Sun Tenderheart, nice drop rate. Same set as the shoulders, Zandalari Trowel, Gilded Thorian Cloak. Karazhan, the typical wonderful Karazhan, the BC version. The headpiece, Hateful Gladiators Plate Helm, Dalaran, Wrath of the Lich King. And last but not least, the weapon, which is a quest reward from Shadowmoon Valley, BC. It's green, it's gorgeous. If you're still listening up and until now, I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll close out by saying what I always say: whatever it is by you, whether it is morning, afternoon, or night, make your day epic.